Sai Ram, everyone. My name is Jennylyn Peters, and I'm going to give you my story in the Sai organization. Well, I came to know about Sai Baba through teacher in school, Hingu, Farida Hingu. She gave me the book to read, Man of Miracles. I read it, and then after I had an experience with ash on my blouse, and she decided, when I went to her and showed her, she said, I will take you to the Sai Center in Valsi.
So she introduced you because she was already in Sai
Yes,
movement.
she was in the Sai movement in Valsi.
So you all taught at the same school?
School, yes.
Yeah.
Every Friday I used to fast and wear white. And 10 o'clock was break time for the kids. And when they came in, a child said, Miss, look, you have ash on your blouse. And when I look, I saw it. And I was moved and I was going to brush it out. And then I said, but we didn't have no burning a cane around here. How come? And then it dawned upon me, probably this is a manifestation. I'm getting answers still, whatever. So I went to her, I went to her classes downstairs and I went and I showed her. And then she looked at me and she was startled and she said, I will take you to the center on Wednesday. And Wednesday we did go to, that was my first visit to Valsi. Valsi, Farida took me there, Hingu, and after that, Auntie Dole, and Nadia, and Rose. These are people that came out to me and helped me to understand the operation of the Sai organization. And lend me books and all of that, and I started reading. And then I met Auntie Scotty, and we became great partners. So go all about together. She's the one introduced me to all the centers around. Wherever they have center, she knows the place we used to. And it was good. It helped me to grow spiritually. It was my first hearing about him and his work, and I was moved. I was very much impressed and very much interested. So that's why whenever she come break time upstairs, my classroom was upstairs and it was downstairs, she would come and we would talk, discuss schoolwork with children because we teach in the same subject area, and then she will pushing a talk about Baba. And it was very interesting, very interesting.
Yeah. And you were receptive because of the life that you lived from before. I mean, like your early days from childhood and with your family and all of that, you lived a certain way. Can you share a little bit?
Yeah. We were Catholics and came from a very religious family. My father's sisters are nuns at Carmelites. And he had to go to church every Sunday, everybody. My mother will say, woman, prepare breakfast. And holy days of obligation, we have to go. We have to fast during Lent and all of that sort of thing. We'd say prayers loudly, morning and evening, for mommy and daddy to hear. If they not, if we sing prayers and they not hear, they say, I'm not hearing all the children and all the praying. That was our strength. Praying and very disciplined and organized and structured, and that helped all of us because there's 9 children and everybody did well, exceptionally well. Then when I heard about Baba and all the activities and everything, I decided, well, is because of the Farida. She's the one who introduced me, and then because of the teaching was opening up my eyes. I started to become more self-conscious, you know, about my actions and the things around and how I interact with people and everything. And that changed me a lot. It helped me too. It helped me more receptive, and there was more abundance in my life and less worrying. I used to offer everything up to Baba. Up to now, anything bothering me, Baba, you have to handle that, you know. I leave it. Just I talk to him and tell him, and I let it go. The consciousness that God lives in you, and not that God somewhere out there in the sky looking for him. I learned. I see God in people, and that's very important to me. It helped me because you come straight into my heart. I look at you and I see through you, you know, and it helps. I have better relationship with people. I listen to the stories, whatever it is, and I try to help them. I glad for who I am and who Baba has made me. Be the metal form in me into shape. I'm happy for that. Real happy. You know. Yeah, I had a better life, beautiful life since I met Baba. And I always singing, since I met you, Baba, I'm a happy one. Since I met you, Baba, I'm a happy one. Nobody knows that I go, I don't need nobody to tell my troubles to. I don't need nobody to tell my troubles to. For you I care everything I do. I love it. I make up everything, you know.
What sort of interactions did you have with Swami? You would have made at least one trip to India?
Yes, I went to India.
Tell us about that then.
Yes, that was a surprise for me. It was a Thanksgiving for me. I was happy to do that because, you know, I was young when I took out that insurance. And then if they see 25 years after, it mature. I said, no, I'm not reinvesting this now. I go into India. I would treat myself well. I used to travel a lot because my sisters and they were in London and they were nurses. So I used to go Belgium, Holland, Venice, all about. And I get up and I dance, but that's what happened. I hold her hands over and I run his desk. He said, what happened? I said, well, I'm going to India. And then I came and I told him, sing, I would like to go. What is when I reached India, from the time the plane landed and I came off the plane and I touched ground, I felt different. The whole feeling, you know, and then you had no radio, no TV, no distraction, less talking. It was real. And I was anxious to meet Baba. I was really anxious. I wanted to see him. He's good. I want to see how he looking. And I remember the morning we came out. The first morning, we sat in the hall. And Baba came out on the corridor and he was gliding. He was like just gliding. And I was in awe, my eyes stick on it. But I told myself, if he is good, I would see some sign. I want a sign to move, to feel that he's really good. I said that to myself. And when he came out and I saw the halo, I couldn't contain myself. I thought, oh, look the halo, look the halo. And you were behind me. And where? And I pointed and I said, look there, look there. And then I realized people were not seeing it. And tears. Whole day I got quiet, subdued. I was light for the rest of the day. I was so shocked, you know. I said, but nobody knew. I didn't tell anybody I was looking for any sign. You know, I just say, if he's really God, I would see a sign.
And you got your
and
message.
I got it.
You got your answer.
Yes. And I didn't want to have any interview.
Yeah,
People want to go for interview, and I said no, because I felt Baba, the aura around Baba would have been too much for me. This is how I felt. So I didn't want any. Just being in there and receiving his darshan was sufficient. Then, after that, I just continue. I have this urge to serve, to help, to do things. But again, I felt that came from the experience of the fire and how people responded to me. So I started doing things now to touch lives. Because when things happen to you, misfortune and things happen to you in life, you feel dejected.
Yes.
You feel abandoned.
That's right.
You say, where got this boy here, and see that? How you allow that to happen?
Like probably how you felt when the fire happened.
Yes, and when they stole my car, I was in satsang. I said in satsang 2 hours here.
Yes.
And when I went home, I just came out the car to open the gate, and a man jumped in the car and went with it. You know? And I said, Baba, you helping them. What about me? I went 2 hours with you in satsang this evening. You understand? And I got weak, lie down in bed. I don't want to eat. I don't want to do. I don't want to go anywhere, anything. And I called Gora. I couldn't even come to pray. When I can't pray, I can't meditate. I have an altar room with altar and thing. Can't go there at all. Only crying. But once I see you over there, what? You don't want me to carry any costume? I can, no, I don't want any. I called Gora, and I tell Gora I wanted to do a Hawan with me because I locked down and I want to break that wall. Yeah. And she said, okay, and both herself and Basdale came a Friday evening. They said, and we had Hawan in my prayer room, and then that was the Friday, and Monday they called me and told me they found a car.
Oh, look at that.
You understand? That was a test.
Yeah.
And I asked, can I bring the car up? Drive it? They say yes. Do I need a mechanic? No. And we all went down and we bought the car. I had the health food shop, and again in the health food shop, I had a manifestation of one day. I went in, as we unlocked the door and going in, I look at my plants. I like plants. I had plants around, and I saw spots like water. And I asked my assistant if she interfered with the plants, and she said no. And then it dawned upon me, this is a manifestation of something. And I put my finger quietly and touched it and kissed it, and it was honey. And then I called Papa, Mr. Singh, and he came and he looked at it and he said yes. But I also read Baba said when he give you this manifestation, it's not for you to tell anybody and make any big thing. I told Papa and he came, and I also told Gora.
So out of 43 children, this is the one you chose.
Yes.
And he chose you
Yes,
too.
he chose me. When he called me, I said, but you chose me. When sister said, Michael, somebody's here to see you. Because she said no, he was left at the hospital when he was 1 month old. But when he saw me, he just bawled, Mama, Mama. And he ran to me, and I think that must break my heart.
Yeah.
And then after he asked me, why you stay so long to come for me? So I think Baba is working through me, working on me through him.
Yes.
This is how I feel now. Yeah, I really breathe in down in my heart. I feel happy, and you can only give what you have. Love freely, give of the heart, from the heart. Don't look for anything, and whatever is for you, you will get it. You do good, good will come back to you. You know, it come like, I remember a guy told me, I just tell him some activity I was doing with children, and he said, Oh my goodness, you are sowing seeds.
So
I am
seeds.
sowing seeds.
Uh-huh.
Yes, like I told you that once. You know. We all have a purpose here on earth. Everyone that comes into your life is to teach us something, some lessons of life. We receive love from everyone, and everything around us is infinite love. Love asks for nothing. We are not better, only different. And life is beautiful. You choose what you want. I learned that through Bible. Think out what you want, what you like, what working for you, what you could deal with, and leave the rest. That was the story of my life in this high movement.
So we say Sairam now.
Sairam.
Okay, Sairam, and thank you so much for sharing and inspiring.
Thank you.
All right.